Hi, it's Heather with the latest installment of R-Rated Reviews, and this one could potentially be kind of interesting and somewhat amusing because I have a boatload of new little tools and gadgets to go over that I mentioned yesterday, the day before, that I went down the rabbit hole on Temu. If you guys aren't familiar, most people are familiar with Temu at this point. It's that Chinese app or website, Temu. I've actually gotten some really cool shit off the site. Really cool shit. Super cheap. But you have to learn how to navigate the site and be able to pick and choose. You learn as you go what to buy, what not to buy. Like I have sort of a $4 or $5 limit per item. And even that's kind of high. I spent $35 on an item a few days ago that I thought was going to be the end-all, be-all, greatest thing. You know, actual investment for a product I bought off of Temu. It's a cart with an extendable handle. It collapses and folds up. It has a 660-pound weight capacity. And I'm like, oh, this thing's going to be great because if Temu is charging $35 for it, then chances are it's going to be one of their higher quality products because this would be like at least $100, $200 item. You know, probably more when you go and buy something like that at Tractor Supply or Home Depot, whatever. So I used it a lot, like 3 or 4 times in one day. The first weekend, I loved it. And then I'm like, this is going to be great. I can put my tools in it. It's like a wagon. I'm like, I can pull the shit from the barn to the truck, all that. Well, the first morning I went to use it. I brought groceries from the house, put them all, it collapses. I'll show you in a minute. I put 40, 50 pounds, 35, 40 pounds worth of stuff in it. It hit a crack. Like I went over a crack in the walkway and 2 of the wheels just, because the pins that go in were just, the holder was just plastic. They snapped, the fucking wagon turned over, my tools went all over the place. I was pissed. I'm like, well, thank goodness it didn't happen yesterday when I was coming home from the store with new dishes. So I'll show you that in a little while, but I'm learning. You don't buy really good stuff, but they have the best gadgets, gizmos, and like tchotchke stuff. Really cool products that are cheap. Like this is my first one. And TJ and I have both gotten some really cool stuff over the last year or two from that site. But I wound up deleting the app. So this is my first item. It's a ring. It's a snake. It holds my cigarette. So I don't have to have it. I can't stand the look of a cigarette hanging out of my mouth when I'm doing reviews. And I need my hands. I have a really good feel. I have a feeling there's a good chance I'm going to burn myself on it. But for now, I'm going to give this a whirl and see how it works. But the only thing is you got to slide 43 cents. You got to slide the cigarette in because you can't squeeze it in. You'll break it. But I'll do it. For 43 cents, I'll buy it. If it breaks, it fucking breaks. So let me get into some of the stuff I got. But the reason why I wanted to give you like a synopsis ahead of time in advance is because you have to learn to navigate the website or the app. I mean, there's a lot to be said for it comes from China. It's crap. Some of it's pretty good. But if you think that they're not monitoring what you buy, they fucking are. And when you navigate the app, it's like trying to play that trio card game that you see in the streets. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? They want you to spin the wheel. They want to give you these free things. I mean, trying to buy something, it takes like, you have to have the time to set aside because the constant pop-ups of you got an extra spin. Guess what? You got 100% off today's order. There's all these gimmicks. And it's, to a degree, some of them are worth it. But again, you have to learn to pick and choose. So for instance, I paid, after a certain number of orders, they'll give you a $300 coupon bundle. And you have to know, you go into the store, like your profile and your messages and your promotions and your coupons. And I found a way the other day, like I found the loophole. I found the Temu loophole. So if you're a cheap fuck like me, I placed 6 separate orders. And the reason I did it was because they had a $20 off coupon and they don't care how cheap the shit gets. There's no limit. Like you can get something that's free. You can have 5 items that are free. And each one of them has like $2.99 shipping, which it didn't used to, that's the reason I stopped using it initially. It comes up to $20 in shipping. You can put your $20 coupon on and it's free. So sometimes the coupon's like 20 off of 50 or 30 off of 150. And it wants to give you the shitty coupons. It automatically tells you, you qualify to put your $20 coupon on. And you're like, okay, great. But then it encourages you. Spend $19 more and you can use your $30 coupon. Well, I went through my coupons and noticed I had a bunch of them that were $20 off, and it wasn't 20 off 100. I had 3 $20 off. I had another 10 off of no minimums. It's like $20 off a $20 minimum, or $20.01 minimum. So why would I use the ones that require a minimum? So I started making separate orders, and I got shit. I compared the order. If I had used the initial coupon that was $20 off of 100, it would have cost me, it was $88 after the 20 off, like a couple of $2.99 shipping that I'll allow once in a while, and then the tax. I placed the order separately, and I got everything for $45. And I think I paid $6 in shipping. But you also need to be prepared for umpteen bazillion fucking emails about what has shipped, your order's been placed, this will ship separately. It used to all be free shipping for everything. And then it started getting like Wish, it started turning into Wish. But now I've noticed some of my orders are like, okay, so your order's on its way, it's been turned over to Amazon. Amazon does the delivery. I swear by some of their products. I told you guys about this once before. I've had this for so long. This is one of the greatest inventions. I do not leave my house without this. I need it for work. I have several of them, and I've decided recently how I'm going to best utilize them. I'm going to flip this around. Okay. It's a D-ring that opens up. It goes on my belt loop, or if I'm wearing a tool belt, it goes on my tool belt. But it locks, so it won't come off. It holds different tips. So in it right now, I have a T15, I have a T30, I have a Phillips head, I have a flat head, and then I have a T20. And they don't come out. You don't lose them. When I need to get a tip, they lock in like an impact driver. So you push down and pull it out. But you don't have to have 2 hands to put it in, because you just push it and it automatically locks. That's it. I use this all day, every day. It's built well. Total quality, I think it was $1. I have another one. I think one of them is going to be like all-star. One of them is going to be Phillips and flat. I swear by this thing. This was probably one of the best things I ever got from Temu. For the ladies out there, these are some old purchases I just haven't made use of yet. The jewelry is ridiculously cheap. Some of it's not bad. Look at these earrings. They're really pretty. Like a variety of different styles. Thousands of styles. And they're like 30 cents, 40 cents. I would wear these. I would definitely wear these. And they were like literally between 20 and 40 cents each. And that was also when it was free shipping. So the ones that charge $2.99 shipping, they have their own rules because they're like their own sellers like Amazon. Some of them require if you spend $15, it's free shipping. Some is 20, some is 30. Otherwise, if something's 40 cents and I really want it, I'll pay the $2.99 shipping. I got this tank top. I love this tank top. And it's actually surprisingly good quality. I love racerback tank tops. And this one, I licked it, so it's mine. I love my rotten t-shirts, my inappropriate tanks and t-shirts. So this one, a couple bucks. I also ordered these. I don't know why. I think they were $7. And I ordered them, and they actually fit well. The quality is really good. I haven't worn them yet, but I've tried them on a few times. And they have almost like really nice soft liner on them. I forgot that I ordered them when I placed an order through Macy's for New Year's Eve for an outfit I was going to take to Nashville. These were included from the brand INC. Well, when they arrived, they fit like shit, and these were better. And those were like $30 or $40, and these were like $7. So I kept these, and I sent the other ones back to Macy's. So there is some stuff that's good. I got a delivery the other day, a big one. Their tagline is "Shop like a billionaire." Yeah, I shop like a billionaire. I'm not a billionaire. I like this. Now, some of the stuff, you need it for work, you need it for jobs, and the stuff is expensive. These things, I've never had one of these because I won't spend $50 and $60 on them. I got one of these. I never wear the right ventilation when I'm doing a job. And it comes with, these come off. You can replace them. You just need 2 hands, or am I doing, oh, wrong way. So You can hear it. It's not bad. This was, I think it was $4, $5.61. But that's before my coupon. And I'll try to go through the stuff as quickly as I can because some of it doesn't really warrant too much of a review. This I love. It's well worth it. This is a dowel making kit. It's definitely a good quality. I use a lot of dowels when I'm doing crafting and woodworking, but it's not what I thought it was. I mean, I don't need that. It doesn't cut a dowel. I thought somehow it was like a pencil sharpener. I don't really know what I thought it was going to do. You can actually screw it down to something. Maybe it cuts. I have to look it up. They call it an adjustable dowel maker jig. But it was $13.77. And although the quality feels really good on it, I don't know that I'm going to make enough use of it. I need to look up how it works. Otherwise, for $13, I'm like, what was I thinking? That may also be before the coupon. So that's probably going to go back. That whole order, I had a $10 coupon that came off of that. The whole order was $44. So let me do it by the order if I can do that. That way you know what I'm getting for the money. I put everything by order so I can go through it together. I got a 90-degree aluminum corner angle clamp. It's pretty heavy duty, a lot better than the plastic ones, and you're supposed to be able to make pretty much any angle that you want for clamping woodworking stuff. But the way that they invent this stuff, it's almost like you have to be able to speak Chinese to understand how to use them. So I need to look that one up again. Oh, there's a picture. So this is how it works. That was $9.49 before my coupon. But I like the cheap, nifty stuff that you don't think of. Look at this. I love this. $1.68 before my coupon, so about $1. This is a 5-gallon bucket opener. Come on. I mean, I can get them open, but tell me your fingers aren't hurt by the end of the day if you have to open a bunch of them and then close them back up again. Those 5-gallon spackle buckets, paint buckets, this grabs the lid and pops it off. Yes, absolutely. And it feels pretty well made. So definitely love that. And of course, I can't leave the chickens out. I think it was like 50 cents. And it comes with a metal hook. Sometimes when Temu packages arrive, it's like Christmas. Because you get this big bulk bag. You don't know what the fuck is in it. This is going to be really cool. I can put like watermelon in it. So you fill the bag with their snacks and their food. And then you just hang it. And then they can all peck at it and have fun. So for like 50 cents, of course I'm going to buy that. This is an item I had on my Amazon list for 2 years. I wasn't spending $20 on it. So it just sat. It sat in my cart on Amazon. I just could not justify $20 for one pool ball. It's a training cue. So it's got all the different places on it that you hit the ball. I mean, I used to play tournaments and stuff, but I'm out of practice, so I wanted this for so long. And then on the other side, this is the exact same pool ball that's on Amazon for $20, and I got it for $6. That alone was worth it. I got a couple of really cool pool things because when I move, I'm going to have a game room with the pool table that I'm actually going to utilize. I got a chalk holder, it was $1.50. You know this stuff costs more than that when you go to like a billiard store to buy it. And it still comes from the same place. And there's the string. And then the chalk goes inside. I can hang it from the pool table. These are great. So these are stick-on hooks that you can't see because they're clear. You know the wire shelf baskets or racks that you have in your shower that float and they hold up your shampoo and your soap and stuff? I can't take those off the wall because they won't stick again. And when I move, I'm taking the racks with me. And so I located the double hooks. And it was a pack of 25 for $2.50. If you put heavy stuff on them or you hit them and bang them, the little plastic will sometimes stretch out a little bit. But still, a year to a year and a half out of these for one. And each shelf gets like 2 or 3 of them. I'm set for the rest of the time that I'm going to have my wire racks in the shower. Also got these additional hooks, 10 pairs for $1.50. These are hook and loop. Stick on the hook. And then the other one is the receiver. You put one on the wall and one on whatever it is that you need to hook, and then they link together. So you can make it removable if you need to remove something and hang it, remove it and hang it. 10 sets, so 20 for $1.50. And they're the same stickiness of those shower wall hooks. So I'm thinking we'll be happy with those. I got one more from this order. Oh, clock making parts. So I have a clock that doesn't work, and I used to make clocks and sell them on my Etsy page. And I've been to Hobby Lobby. I have a big, huge clock in my bedroom that I love. I've had it for 20 years. Love it. It finally died, and it wasn't a battery issue. Even the big clocks just have a cheap little mechanism in them. They have a kit of 5 different clock repair parts in all different sizes. Comes with the arms, all different size arms in different colors, plus 5 different sizes of backup clocks. I could not find the right size for that clock, no matter how many times I bought one for $15 or one for $20 each at Hobby Lobby. None of them worked. They weren't the right size. I got these for $5.50 for all 5 sets, and it comes with all the hardware and extra arms. So I'm very excited to see if any of these work on the clock that's in my bedroom so I can make it work again. Otherwise, I can just use them to make some clocks. I'm really happy with that. That whole order was $44. This is more like my Temu haul review. This is an aluminum alloy T-track clamp, which when it came, I'm like, what the fuck did I buy? So, is an aluminum alloy T-track clamp for woodworking. Ideal for wood joining and shaping. I have to see how this is gonna work. I mean, I think it would work well with the smaller stuff. This was $4.39. This I thought was really cool. It's also one of those items that when it showed up, I'm like, the fuck is that? This is also for woodworking. This is a jig to make dovetail. Now, I won't have to use dowels. I would love to make cabinets or a dresser or some type of furniture, and nothing holds better than a dovetail. So this has all different sizes and ways to use it. Got it for, so this was $3, $2 and change. And it's heavy aluminum. The last item I got, I think I want to send back, it's $8.40. And it's a router table, but it says router table insert. Kind of small. And it comes with quite a few pieces. Like it's got all the different diameters and things that you can do with it. Before I send this one back or decide, I need to figure out how to use it. I'm very new at routing. I definitely need a routing table or some sort of insert because when I do my routing, I'm not good at it. And this is supposed to help. But all 3 of these was $17. There's no way you're getting this stuff in a store. And when you buy it in a store, it's coming from the same location, which is cutting out the middleman. My next order, I started to go over once. I got the mask on this order. So this order totaled, oh, it's not going to show me the total. The total got cut off. Anyway, this was $5.61 before my coupon. This is the one where I ordered shoe repair glue. It was $1. I pay like $5 for a tube of that stuff now because I fix all my own shoes. I resole them. I put new lips on them. And if they start to separate, the sole separates from the shoe itself. I have really good shoe glue. So I'm going to try that and see if it's any good. But I also got a knockoff for $1.43 of like JB Weld. It's just aluminum metal repair epoxy adhesive. You mix the 2 of them together just like JB Weld. I'm going to try this and see if it's any good. But for $1, I don't really care if it doesn't work great. I can still use it for small things. This one pisses me off. For $3, I ordered 50 pieces of titanium plated steel drill bits. Now, it's not like I can't use them, but they are not what I thought they were. So I'll still make use of these, but they're sort of mini. There's a bunch of them in all different sizes. They're more like Dremel drill bits, which that's what makes me not so disappointed because I have one set. It comes in a little flat kit that opens up. I got it from Dremel. It came with 5 bits, and I think it was $15 for like 5 tiny little bits that were like this size. These are like 2 inches in length. They're like 2 inches in length, and they're millimeters thick. And I got 50 of them for $3. So I'm not going to complain, but I thought that I was getting full-size titanium drill bits. So that's the stuff you got to be careful about. When I'm always trying to read descriptions, and the funny thing is if you write a bad review on something, it magically doesn't make it onto the webpage. Only the 4- and 5-star reviews make it up there, so everything looks like people swear by this shit. And if you read them, they're like, oh, this looks great. Item as described. We'll see how it works. So they put the reviews up before trying it. I've put some bad reviews up, and magically, those don't make it on the website. So someone over in China is definitely controlling what gets put out there and what doesn't. So you can't really pay attention to the reviews on that site. These are hooks that I originally bought on Amazon for like $12 to $15. And these are the same ones, same thickness, same everything. I use these to hold up pots and pans on the cast iron pipe. I have those, iron pipes that screw to the wall and you hang the pots from them. These are the hooks. And they're exactly the same as the ones on Amazon. And they work great. I ordered more because TJ's like, oh, I'm going to need some of those since, I'm taking the pots and he wants to hang his. These were $2 for 10 of them. I paid about $12 for 10 of them from Amazon last time. This is another item that when it showed up, I didn't know what the fuck it was. It's a drill bit of sorts. It goes in an impact driver. It's impact rated. I'm like, what in the hell is this? Check this out. Do you know what that shape is? This is a wire nut twister. Like, I know I don't need that, but it was cool. It was like less than $2. And if you're tired of twisting the fucking wires all day when you're doing electrical, you can put your wire nut in here. And then you put the wire inside, you put it in your drill bit, you go, and it's like, boop. You just have to be careful you don't overdo it. But boop, it's a wire nut drill bit. I think that's awesome. Awesome. This is the stuff I love Temu for. Like, I was telling you about my drill bit holder, my tip holder. Like, my tip holder and the wire nut twister, I'm just going to love. Then this is also really cool. I didn't know what it was when I got it. I fix my belts. If my belts get fucked up, I have every size and every color stone, every shape of every color stone. And I've got like the glasses with the magnifier and the tweezers. I have a lot of belts that have stonework on them. And when the stones fall out, they look cheap. And, I have one belt. It was a couple $100. And I replaced all the stones in it. The stones are cheap to buy. But I'm getting into rivets. I got a tool belt with a rivet. This is a rivet removing toolkit. It's got some really cool, I haven't tried it yet, but they feel like they're made well. And I'm well versed enough in the Temu products to be able to tell you what I think is going to work and not work. So these are different size rivet removers. I thought they were weed tools when I first bought them. I'm like, did I get landscaping equipment? No. These were $2.20. This was cool. So this helps you get the rivets. If the rivet's broken or you can't get them apart or you need to replace them with new ones, because I have rhinestone rivets and I want to put them on certain pairs of jeans and maybe some boots. This was $2.20. And it comes in a cute little carry case, which means I can keep it organized out in the shop. I have so many leather belts. I have straps with buckles where I make my own belt because I like certain colors and styles. So rather than spend a fortune on really expensive belts that aren't made with leather anymore, they call it PU leather. It's like a it's not polyurethane, it's polypropylene. It's the vegan leather. Yeah, it's vinyl, it's plastic. So, and they rip. So I bought strips of leather for belts in different widths, in different colors, and beautiful buckles. And I'm going to make my own belts for a fraction of the cost. And they will last. I've got the leather punching tools. This is like the creme de la creme. So that order was that one. This is like the Ginsu knife commercial. But wait, there's more. This item arrived broken. But the seller offered me, you can order replacement parts. This guy's not on the ball. He didn't understand what I was asking for. This is fantastic. Anyone with a workshop, any sort of workshop, or tools or anything will benefit from this one. This is only half of them. It's all these cups. And then these. This is the bottom tray. So these are bottom trays. And then the yellow trays go over them like this. And you can stack them. There are more. There are so many more. I think it was 50 pieces. What does it say in the box? Of 30. 30 bins. 30 bin wall mounted storage. the way it goes on the wall, this is kind of chintzy, but I think it seems like it'll hold up because it's like a pegboard. And you have to hang it in a certain direction, which is this one. Okay. So there's like a lip. Put your screws in. You hook your bin. You stack your second bin. And then you have 2-level storage. You can do whatever you want with them. The only issue I had with this when it showed up, now these, I've seen these in the store. I want them every time I see them. I'm not spending $60 fucking on it. It's not happening. I think I paid $13 for this one. And that paperwork. It comes with 2 of these racks, and you can actually just keep building on them if you want. I don't think I would have a need for more than 2 of them because I have other storage and I don't want that many things out exposed like that, but stuff that I need to access quickly and easily in those little like washers, nuts, bolts, screws, little things like that. Oh my gosh, who can't use one of those? I looked into one of those like square desktop, like with the little clear drawers, clear plastic drawers that the handles snap and they break easily and they've been around forever. Those are like $80. I mean, it's just absurd. Absurd. And now here is the issue with this one. The plastic on them is actually, you can tell it's a little bit cheap, but it's got enough of a rubberiness to it where the plastic isn't, it's not as brittle as I was expecting it to be. But somebody obviously dropped the box because the corner of it, the corrugated cardboard on the corner of the box was all dented in. So out of all the 30 cups, 2 of them came broken. And one of them was a crack. It was like a trio crack. So I told them that it came broken and they were going to replace it with replacement parts. And the guy didn't, he thought I was talking about the wall piece. So Temu just said, they gave me a full refund and I get to keep it. I put a piece of tape over the crack. When I put stuff in it, and I'll put this one on the bottom, it's rubbery enough. It's got flexibility. It's not overly cheap, brittle plastic. This one had like a little hole that had broken into it. So I put tape on both sides. This will go at the bottom of the rack. It'll be fine. Especially since for $13.51, which was the cost of it, no, $15.31 was what it cost. And now it's free. So the seller still keeps trying to give me a partial refund and telling me to keep it. Temu gave me a full refund, told me to ship it back. I've been going back and forth with them. And I'm like, you know what? Just, you kind of have to play the game with them. I'm like, the seller told me not to send it back. And they got me a full refund. Now, the seller doesn't communicate with Temu very well. So even though I got the full refund, the seller is still trying to send me a 50% refund. But it got a little squirrely and questionable because he wanted my PayPal account. And I said, no scammer. I'm like, I don't have PayPal. And he's like, I said, just refund it to my original purchase. He doesn't have access to it because Temu takes the money and then, you know, distributes it. So they said, well, we can't access your card. Just tell us what methods of payment that you can use. I said, Cash App. So they may Cash App me a partial refund, but I already got a full refund, so I'm not really going to push it. I don't want to get scammed. I don't want to be a scammer either. So I can't wait to put this up. The only reason why it's not up is because I'm moving. I can't wait to organize the new place and the new shop. But I think this is a great buy. There was a better way I could have purchased it once I broke through with how they do their coupons. But I'm still happy with the fact that it was only $15 to begin with, and then I got it for free. Because you have to send them pictures if something comes broken. They want proof. So I sent the photos. Not a big deal. I'll pack that up later. Now this next order is where we start getting into maximizing the discounts through them. Because these items are $15 and $17 each. So it's like 32 bucks. I got the entire order for 12. Oops. Because I separated the order and I used my $20 off that didn't have a minimum of 100. My total was going to be $31. The $20 came off. My total was $11.46 and $1.01 for tax. I buy so many of these. They're not expensive, but it adds up. I need these everywhere. And they're nice and rubberized. They are strong. They're no different than the ones I've already purchased. They're just a different color. How many pieces? 12 pieces of heavy-duty universal hooks. Plus, 2 of those Velcro straps I love. I use these for like the weed whacker on the trailer. These are good. It comes with wall mounting anchors, which I'm not going to use. These are nice. These are awesome. I always need these. And I saw a 6-pack of these in Home Depot for like 18 or 20 bucks the other day from a Husky. And they're good. But these, they weren't $14.61 because my total came to $12.47. So I'm going to split this in half with the next rack I'm going to show you. And $6.25. $6.25. 50 cents a piece. And they're strong. This I haven't even opened yet. Before I open that, I forgot to show you the picture. This is the one that came broken with the 2 plastic. That's what it looks like when it's put up. And it says, request for refund. $13.93. Not even 15. I think it's $15.31 after tax. That's what the one I just showed you with the cups that goes on the wall. 30-piece wall mounted is this. And I can't, hold on, my address is on there. So, we don't need you guys showing up at my fucking house. Lord knows some of you like to take my phone number off my fucking shirt. I'm gonna stop that. So, this, along with the one I just got, is another one of those tool storage. It's a slightly different one, and I'm opening this for the first time. Unboxing! This is nice. That's nice. That's nice. And it's not broken. Oh, they're all different sizes. It's the same design where you hang this, but you got... Oh, thank goodness. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, I had it backwards. So you put one here, and then you have one that you can put... You can actually just hang this by itself, or this one goes here. And then if you want, this one can go here. Or is it the other? No, yeah. You can do it any way you want. How's the picture? Oh, you can put the big ones at the bottom. The picture goes like this. You put that one there. And then you can put this one here. And then you can put this one here. Oop. Is it gonna, hold on, I gotta get the, there we go. You just gotta make sure the back clips on. Oops. That's gonna suck if they don't stay in place. Did I not? I didn't have that on all the way. Okay, they actually lock pretty tight. Yeah, they lock pretty tight. They're not gonna fall off like I thought. They go through the back like this. And you just have to make sure you push the clip down. So you can do them like that. You can do them any way you want, but they do fit and stack inside each other. This was the other half of my $12.47 order. So $6.25. This one came with, where's the box? I just had it. It's also 30 pieces. I have so much more stuff coming from Temu. Where in the hell did that box go? I didn't even get up. I didn't get up, did I? I mean, it was in a box, was it not? I'm so confused right now. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just wrapped like this. No, I had to open tape and pull it off. Here's the tape. Did I throw it? How the fuck did I do it? I don't know. But anywho, that's my Temu haul. They've got really good stuff sometimes. And if you know how to play their game, you can actually beat them at it. Because I'm sure they're still making money, even with their $6.25. And these also have that same flexibility. They're not like super brittle plastic. They're pretty good. They're not thin. They're thick. I think those are will be some of the items that I'm happiest with. But if you guys have questions or comments, please feel free to leave them. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And I actually got my first podcast videoed last night. I'm editing it as we speak, and I'm hoping to get it posted today. So head over to the Dump Truck Diaries with Heather channel and subscribe, please. Have a great day.